Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Hope y'all are having a fantastic day wherever you are on this beautiful planet we call home. What's good, everybody? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Happy Friday. The weekend is here. We have made it through another week, and we made it to the weekend, baby. Made it to the weekend. Bitcoin still holding on strong to that 30K, even after some disappointing news, but not necessarily a game ender. So with that being said, let's take a look at the overall market, see what the market is looking like today. Let's get over here, refresh, make sure we got the most accurate information. Here we go. Today's global crypto market cap is sitting there at a 1.2 trillion, up almost 2% on the day. And I have a feeling that's on the back of Ethereum today. That is on the back of Ethereum, up almost 5% on the day. Bitcoin is sitting there. It's been up a little bit. Got to 30,000, about 30,005 on that. But we got some news coming in from Bitcoin. We had a pretty large little sell off today. If we see here, we were up almost to 31,000 and dropped all the way back down below. Did we get below? Yeah, we got below 30K, and then now it's working its way back up above that 30,000, sitting there. So, boom. Not too shabby for Bitcoin, making a strong comeback. Ethereum on the day, sitting there up almost to the 2K mark, sitting there up about $100. Had a nice little sell off, got to about low 1800s, and then bounced right back, over the last few hours. Since about the last hour and a half, or so. But beautiful to see that. Love to see that for sure as we get a nice little bounce back and going above where we were before. So Bitcoin and Ethereum both up in the last few hours. So Ethereum sitting there at 1,938. As we see that, we got BNB sitting there at $240, 3% up on the day. So the day, the 24-hour and the hour looking pretty good for a lot of these projects. The 7-day looking really good. You got Bitcoin Cash up 65% on the week. That's pretty wild. But some nice days, looking pretty greenish throughout the day. Stellar up almost 25% on the week, 10% on the day. Even Uniswap was up. You got Ethereum Classic up 13% on the day. So not too shabby of a day. The last 24 hours we are seeing some green in there as well. We can scroll all the way down. What are we looking here at Crow? Where's my Crow at? Did I miss it? Did I already pass it? There it is. 2% up, not too shabby. But yeah, sitting there, not too bad at all. We got a lot of green on the 24-hour eCash up. I don't even know what eCash is, but it's up almost 60% on the day. Solid if you're in on that. I'm not, as you can tell. I don't even know what it is. But you got Pepe up 8% on the day, 2% on the hour. So pretty solid look for the 24-hour on the top 100. Most most of them and the ones that are down not a lot at all. I'm trying to even see if I've seen one down on the 24 hours so far, and it was down 0.5%. Uh, buying it, yeah. Tech went down 1%. So not a lot on the day. Litecoin up almost 30%. Bitcoin cashed up 30% on the day. So uh, yeah, I mean, even Bitcoin's down point 0.16 on the day. So the 24-hour has been a beautiful, beautiful day for crypto so far, which is nice to see. So yeah. I like to see that most definitely. Let's take a look over here at Dex Tools and see the projects that we've been following. If I can find my Dex Tools, there we go. Stewie, starting off there because that's the last thing I looked at. Not a whole lot of price action over the last 24 hours, but you got Pepe up, like I said, 8% on the day. You got RFD up about 5% on the day. Let's scroll down here. You got Grove on the Ethereum side up 10%, sitting there at the 26-cent level. Nice green candle there. And Grove on the BNB side up 8, almost 9% as well. So not too shabby of a 24-hour period. Not too bad at all. Pretty solid there. Pretty solid there. And a lot of that is coming off of the news. Bitcoin did have a little bit of a pullback, but that is coming off the news from that we saw. I'm gonna pull up CoinDesk here. Bitcoin tumbles on reports of SEC saying spot BTC ETF. Golly, that's not easy to say. SEC saying that spot Bitcoin ETF filings inadequate. So now the title there is it says inadequate, but that doesn't mean that it's not going to be accepted later on. It just means that whatever you filled out in your paperwork in the application itself is not quite what we need. So go back, figure out what part we're missing. Come back with this with maybe some more information, maybe with the correct box that you check or whatever it is, and we can continue talks. But at the moment, the SEC is saying no for the moment. What you got is inadequate, and we need a little more from you. So let us know, and we'll read the commentary. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission said recent filings to launch spot Bitcoin ETFs are inadequate. So the news sent the price of Bitcoin plunging $1,000, about 3% in the space of a few minutes. But like we just saw over on Coin Market Cap, it is coming back with vengeance. So not too bad there at all. So you got to go back. Here we go. The exchanges that filed the spot ETF paperwork for several of the asset managers, including BlackRock and Fidelity, the applications aren't sufficiently clear and comprehensive. So that right there lets me know it's not a no. It's not a complete no. But at the same time, we just got to come back and figure out exactly what it is. But we got to get this part right here. The applications aren't sufficiently clear and comprehensive. We got to go back into those applications and make those change the words around, make it sound pretty, and figure out exactly what the information they're looking for. And I have a feeling that it's probably going to have something to do with this surveillance sharing sharing agreements. They want to know who's buying, where they're buying from, and what they're doing with it to make sure there is no market manipulation at all when it comes to Bitcoin at all. So these major players, they have a chance to go back, redo the application and figure it out and make it sound better, make it more clear. more comprehensive. And if they do that, they can come back and maybe we get a different answer. But the time being, that is what it is right now. So SEC saying not at the moment. Clear it up, figure it out, and then let's come back to it, and we'll have these conversations again and see what we got. But that's where we are right now in the market today. But even with that, we saw that Bitcoin did go down quite a bit. Bitcoin did go down quite a bit over here. So we'll pull back up. So we saw Bitcoin going down and going down pretty strongly. Let's make that a little bit bigger there. So we had a nice dip there, all the way from 31,100 all the way down to 29,800. So over $1,000, and since then we've had a nice little comeback. Got all the way back up to 30,600, and having a little bit of a pullback here over the last few minutes. So nothing crazy. Bitcoin's still holding on to that 30,000 support level. Hopefully, we can maintain that and keep that going, because that would be very, very solid for the market if we can maintain that 30,000. If it goes below 30,000, I don't know where it would go. I'm not exactly sure what what the next level would be for support. Maybe 25, 20. I don't know that it gets below 25 off this information that we got today. But at the same time, I could be very wrong. I could be very, very wrong. So we'll have to see how that plays out. But again, Ethereum over there having a very solid day, where it dipped about the same time, and there we are, pulling right back up to the top, and maybe having a little bit of a pullback at the moment. But when you see something go straight up like that, you're gonna have a little bit of a profit taking and a little bit of a pullback correction. So that is what we got in the overall market today. We've already taken a look at our altcoins and our meme coins. Pepe having a solid day, up almost 9%. Grove, not a meme coin but an altcoin, is doing well as well. Ethereum side up 10%, and BNB side up 9% as well. So very, very solid there. Very solid. But yeah, big news today coming out of is the SEC report saying that it's just not quite where we want it to be. So we're gonna have to go back and get that figured out so that we can potentially come back. They can come back with better information. So let me make that a little smaller. So there we go. But yeah, that's kind of the big news of the day. We have had BlackRock and all of the Fidelity, Kathy Woods and ARK, all of them coming in. So we'll have to see how that plays out as well. I have a feeling that they will. They'll get it figured out. They'll get the proper wordage, make it more clear and comprehensive, as that's what the SEC wants. So we'll be playing that by ear and kind of keeping an eye on that and watching that play out and see how that goes down. I hope for the sake of crypto that it works out, and that it gets accepted. But at the same time, it is the SEC, so you never know. You never know. But yeah, that's what we got going on today on the news front. Major news, anyways. And so, but yeah, lots of people. A lot of people had the losing a little bit on shorts and long positions, because it did go straight down and then kind of coming back up. So a lot of people kind of getting maybe wrecked a little bit on that front. But we'll see how it comes back. We'll see how it bounces back. I have a feeling it'll be all right. And that's just kind of my own personal opinion. It is definitely hot. It is hot out there, y'all. Like temperature wise, outside, it is very hot. I sat outside for a little while with my pups, and it was extremely warm. Very, very warm. But yeah. Other than that, not a whole lot of new news coming in, and outside of the SEC saying that it's inadequate on the spot BT on the spot Bitcoin ETFs. So we'll keep it up. We'll keep playing it by ear and seeing how it works out and rolls out. I'm praying that it works out in favor for crypto. and I think it will eventually. I just don't know what that time frame will look like. So hopefully sooner rather than later, we can get that. But as soon as that does happen, I have a feeling that Bitcoin is going to absolutely send. So kind of what I'm thinking right there on that front. So if you're not sure, not a whole lot of news going on in crypto, as not a lot trending and things like that. So it may be a short stream today. We don't have a whole bunch to talk about as we get ready to go into the weekend. I'm actually going to go hang out with my kids to go swimming here in a little while, so I'm excited for that. But yeah, not much going on news wise in crypto and even really outside of crypto at the moment when it comes to investments and things like that. So but yeah, so we covered everything. We took a look at the market, figured out what's going on in the market, why it's happening, and then just took a look at our meme coins and things like that as well. And so memes seem to be doing all right today. Bitcoin or Pepe doing pretty solid. You got RFD doing well. And then you got our solid projects like Grove up 10% and 9% respectively on each chain. So very, very solid there. Pretty good day, if you ask me, uh, outside of Bitcoin. Outside of Bitcoin, Ethereum having a great day as well, and so it's a nice green day. And like we saw over on Coin Market Cap, how everything on the 24-hour mark, over on the 24 hours is pretty much green outside of Bitcoin. Most of them as we scroll through here, uh, not too bad. Toncoin down a little bit, 1% on the day, not shabby. But as you look through here, not a lot, not a lot red, mostly green on the day. And even a while ago, as we scrolled through, we didn't even have this many in the red. So it's amazing the volatility in crypto and how quickly things can change and go from green to red. So and red to green, back and forth. So but again, most of the projects in the top 100 throughout the last 24 hours are in the green, which is a nice thing to see because that doesn't happen very often. Uh, doesn't happen very often, or at least hasn't happened very often here lately, where a lot of things have been red because we are in a bear market. So that's what I got for us today. Let me know if y'all got anything out there. Let me know if any other topics, any other things y'all want to talk about before we probably get up out of here a little early today. Keep this one nice and short, and we'll see what happens there. We'll see what happens there. But let me know what y'all got in chat. If there's any other comments, any other statements, questions, anything, any other topics, let me know. Let me know. Y'all got some projects y'all been watching, some projects y'all see running. Let me know. Put it in the chat, and we'll take a look at them here as we're going to start kind of branching out here in the future and kind of taking a look at other newer projects that are out there, maybe some potential place to get into and things like that. So y'all let me know. Let me know. And if not, we're gonna wrap it up and get up out of here. It's definitely been a solid month. Been a solid month. We've seen Bitcoin go from 25,000 up to 31, touching 31,000. So a nice little $6,000 gain on Ethereum or on Bitcoin. We've seen Ethereum holding strong. So I would say the month of June has been a decent month for crypto. And I would not be surprised if July is an even better month where we have some really nice green days and holding on. Hopefully, we can get up there and create some new support levels as we break through some of those resistance. But time will tell. Time will tell. But like I said, not a lot going on outside of the Bitcoin and the SEC, the spot trading. That is kind of the big news of today, and so we'll have to see how they respond. What probably those asset management companies like BlackRock, Fidelity, Arc, how they respond, how they come back, and hopefully they can come back with clear and comprehensive, so that the SEC has no choice but to accept. Because when that happens, mainstream adoption is on the way. It's already on the way, but that would be kind of the first big hurdle, I do believe, of really getting into mainstream adoption for sure. But like I said, not a lot else going on today or this week in crypto outside of that. So we're probably going to keep it short today. We're going to get up out of here. I'm going to go hang out with my kiddos. We're going to go swim for a little while. So appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Keep it going. Remember, two things in this world that y'all can control at all times: attitude and effort. Stay positive. Give 110% in everything you do. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Tell somebody you love them today. You never know. May change their day, their week, their month, or even their year. Love y'all. We'll see y'all next week. I'm out of here. I'm just a man. Peace.